Hi guys, this is Frank from Build Your Own, and normally, you know, I price new cars direct from the manufacturer website. I actually just came from getting the brakes inspected on my truck, and I was driving right by Gresham Dodge, and these hot Challengers were just sitting out here. These Challengers are fresh on my mind because guess what? I just did a build and price on a Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack Widebody, because somebody who was watching the channel asked me to do that, and guess what? Look at this. Here's an RT Scat Pack Widebody. Now, is it a 50th anniversary? I don't know. Let's look on the back. No, it's not a 50th anniversary, and that's okay. It is super hot. Super hot. So here's what we're gonna do real quick. Gresham Dodge has several trim levels of Challengers that we can look at. So I met up with a really cool guy. His name is Art. He's super awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and put his information in the description below. So if you want to take a look at some of these Challengers, he's the guy that you want to talk to. Well, anyway, he's gonna go get some of the keys and unlock these things so we can look through them and have a little bit of fun. Okay, so Art has unlocked these 3 Dodge Challengers for us. Let's just look at them in order. If you want more details on each of these Challengers, you can actually contact Art or his email in the description below. Also, if you just want to know more about specs on these, I've done build and price reviews of these Challengers, so I'm going to put those links in the description below as well. So yeah, here we go. This one's got the, is this the 6-piston or the 4-piston Brembo caliper? Probably because it's the RT Scat Pack. It's probably the 6-piston caliper on that, but we can check the oh, it's missing the window stickers now. Oh, it's in the back seat. The window stickers in the back seat. So yeah, here's the interior here. It looks to be that black interior. I spoke with Art, and he said, he confirmed with me, because I was just talking about this in my build and price video this morning, as a matter of fact, on the RT Scat Pack Widebody. It's confirmed. You cannot get all leather seats in a RT Scat Pack. You got to go to the SRT if you want to get full leather seats. But that's not really what this car is all about. This car is all about the engine. So let's check out that 6.4 liter HEMI engine. Let's do that. Now there it is. That's the heart of the beast right there. This is our 6.4 liter HEMI. This HEMI makes 485 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, look at that motor. It's very gorgeous. It's a nice car. I was looking at the spec sheet on this. It says that it's indigo blue, this car. This car has got 305 tires on it. They're very wide. So let's find out. Let's check the specs over here. It's in the back. It's in the back. So yeah, it's indigo blue. It's got a black interior. It's got the Scat Pack. And those seats, it's Napa leather with the Alcantara. It's got the 392. That's a 6.4 liter engine. Just confirmed. This one has the Torque Flight 8-speed transmission. These cars can be had with a 6-speed manual. Now, in the RT Scat Pack Widebody I just did a build and price on, I did do it with a manual transmission. But you know what? Around town and on the street, it would kind of be nice to do this with an automatic transmission. And boy, this car smells good. Check out that logo. Look how sweet that is. That's beautiful. I like that. Let's look at it from the back. So yeah, again, I'm at Gresham Dodge, man. These guys are super cool. They were nice enough to let me take a look at their cars. I can't tell you honestly how long I've been trying to ask dealers to let me take a look at their cars, so super cool for these guys to let me do that. So yeah, not a lot of room in the trunk, but this car's not about having a lot of room in the trunk though, is it? Looks really gorgeous. Let's move on, take a look at this red one. Now this red one here is just a regular HEMI, if you want to just call it a regular HEMI. I mean, it's got the 5.7 liter. I think it's 385 horse. This one's got, looks like it's got a decal package on it. It's got the shaker hood. It's got the decals on here. I don't know if that's probably a decal. I don't know if that's just a regular whatever. That's pretty cool. Got the splitter down in the front. These tires, this one does get the Brembo brakes, but I think these are the 4-piston Brembo and not the 6-piston Brembo. These wheels, not as big as the RT Scat Pack. RT Scat Pack has 305 section tires in the back. These seem to be what? Oh, these are 245s in the back. And that was what the problem they said was with these Challengers back in the day when they made a lot of horsepower and they were still only running 245 tires. Now they've got bigger tires, you got more mechanical grip to deal with all that extra horsepower and the torque. this burgundy over here, this burgundy one over here is just like this indigo blue one, except it's the wide body. But before we look at this wide body, let's take a look at this RT, this Challenger RT, and look, this one's a 50th anniversary. Very cool. I think that's a $500 upgrade. Okay, so we can check the specs on this. Yeah, 2020 Dodge Challenger RT, 50th anniversary, limited edition. Base price, this car is $35,000 out the door. It's TorRed. It's got black interior. It's got the same kind of interior as that indigo blue RT Scat Pack, or sorry, just the RT, and that it has the logo. It's got the black Napa leather with the Alcantara seats. This one's got the 5.7 liter HEMI. This one also has the 8-speed torque flight transmission. It's got the Challenger 50 logo right here. Oh, look at that. It says 26 to 70. I didn't know that they were numbered. Very, very cool. How nice is that? Look at the contrast stitching along the door. You got Alcantara door inserts that feel very nice and soft. A lot of soft touch material along the doors. These cars look really, really nice. I love these. These are my new favorite cars, these Challengers, to be honest with you. Love these wheels. And here's the business end. Here's that 5.7 liter HEMI. I think it makes 385 horsepower. Looks like it's got like what looks to be like a air raid or Can-In filter. We know that's stock from the... Okay, let's check this one out here. Here's that wide body. Here's the SRT Scat Pack wide body. This one's not a 50th anniversary. Are these tires any wider than the other ones? No, these are still 305 section width, just like the regular RT. Hot car. What color is this? Here's your backup camera right there. Looks like this is your button. Oh, to unlock the trunk. There we go. Your dealer mats already in there, ready to go. You want to come down and get this car? Well, you know where it is, and you know who to talk to. This is a hot car. Nothing wrong with this one. I should be taking this to Cars and Coffee as soon as the Cars and Coffee opens back up at the World of Speed. Yeah, that we have a World of Speed down here, Auto Museum, and I like to go to Cars and Coffee. I'll put a video up to that because I've already been to those a few times. All right, so let's find out the specs on this one. Octane red, black exterior or black interior color. This one's $40,000. I'm sorry, $39,000. $39,000. Yeah. Here you go with your logo. Got your black leather. This one smells particularly nice. I don't think anybody's really opened the door on this one. You got your flat bottom steering wheel. You got your 8-speed torque flight transmission, push button start. There's your tick-tock gauges. They look a little different than those ones on the 50th anniversary one, on that TorRed one. Very nice. You got all your switches here. Windows, door locks, power mirrors. Those mirrors don't look to be folding, but it's all good. And you know what? Looking at these seats up close, you know what? The Alcantara is not bad. The Alcantara is not bad at all. We got a little lever back here, so you could try to squeeze people that you don't like in the back seat, because you're definitely going to cut their legs off for sure. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. And like I said, I just did the build and price review on this car, so it's really fresh on my mind. Look, you got your power opening doors and all that, power locks and all that, push keyless entry and ignition. That's what it's called. There it is. Now, one last car I want to check out before I get out of here is actually the base model SXT. I just did a build and price of the SXT, so I want to see if they have one of those. So let me go see if I can find Art and see if we can get a hold of an SXT. Check that bad boy out right there. I actually just did a walk-around review of a Dodge Durango. It wasn't a 392 like this, honey. It was not a 392 like this, honey, but I think I actually did a build and price review of one of these. But the Durango that I did, I actually did a walk-around review of a Dodge Durango, and I think it was an R, what was it? It was a GT. It was a Dodge Durango GT I did a walk-around review of. I'll put a link down in the description below. I've done a lot of Dodge products. Why? Because I like them. Well, while I'm waiting for Art, look at this Chrysler Pacifica, or what is this? Yeah, it's a Chrysler Pacifica, and it's gorgeous, actually. It's a limited red S. Look at the leather seats on that bad boy. It's actually gorgeous in there. It's really nice. Look at the illuminated gauge cluster. Smells good in here. Ooh, it's very pretty. Look at all the utility. Look, there's a sunroof back there. And you got a huge panoramic sunroof up here. Beautiful car. How much is this bad boy? It's just $45,000. It's really nice. Okay, so here we are on the back lot. Art just unlocked the one SXT for us. I was just talking to him. He said he's been doing this 38 years, all Dodges. So like I said, you want to come down here, you're looking for a Challenger or some other kind of Dodge product, probably want to come down and talk to Art. I think he probably knows a little bit about Dodges, huh? What do you think? So these are all Challengers. Here's a Charger looking quite sweet, but we're not talking about Chargers today, so we're not going to worry about that. Here's a Challenger GT. This is a Challenger GT is actually, so here's how it goes. So this is an SXT. This is your base model Dodge Challenger. From that, you get the GT, and after the GT, then you get an RT. And then after the RT, then there's the RT Scat Pack, which that one's up front, and then that comes in wide body configuration, blah 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 blah. And then there's a Hellcat, and I don't think they have any Hellcats here. So this is an SXT. I just did a build-in price of a 2020 Dodge Challenger SXT for a gentleman, and that asked me to do that. So here we are. We're gonna take a look at it. This one's got to be TorRed. Let's see how much it costs. This one's got to be TorRed. It is. It's $28,000 basically. You got black interior. It's a Houndstooth interior. It's cloth. This one's got the 3.6 liter V6, and it's got the 8-speed torque flight transmission. All right. And these TikTok gauge clusters, these gauges, I think they obviously look different than the Challenger that had the 50th anniversary. Definitely looks different than the ones in the RT Scat Pack Widebody. Right, and you again on this one you don't get the chrome sport pedals. If you notice, those other ones had the chrome sport pedals, not this one. Here's your Houndstooth interior. Doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad in here at all. I think these cup holders are illuminated. You see that this little ring around there? I think they're illuminated. Here's your back seat. Definitely tighten the back seat, but yeah, whatever. Here's your Uconnect infotainment system. This one's the smaller one. I think the Scat Pack and all those other ones up front, those had the 8.4 inch Uconnect navigation system. So yeah, here's an SXT, $28,000. How wide are these tires? These tires are 235. These tires are just a little bit skinnier than the ones on that RT that we saw up front. That RT, yeah. Nice looking car. You got their dual exhaust. Everything looks good. It looks nice. They look great brand new, don't they? Let's pop the hood. Let's pop the hood. Take a look at this engine. Let's pop the hood. Take a look at this engine. And there's the heart of the beast. This is that 3.6 liter V6 engine that puts out, what was it, about 305 horsepower, somewhere around that. It's a respectable amount of power, right? You're not going to be winning any drag races necessarily, but it's going to get you down the road in a nice fashion. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few little aftermarket pieces you could put on this car. Surely you could put an exhaust on this. Surely you can change out your intake, stuff like that. You could probably squeeze out another 20-25 horsepower out of this car if you really wanted to, and that might actually be fun. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Look, they even have a couple more Dodge Challengers sitting down here. Here's another GT. Here's two more GTs, and they look quite nice. The GTs are nice. They got some of those Chrysler Pacificas. They got a bunch of Jeeps down here. But yeah, we came out for the Challengers. We saw them. They're very awesome. Special thanks to Dodge, Gresham Dodge. Gresham Dodge. I was having a tongue tie there. Special thanks for Gresham Dodge, and actually an extra special thanks to Art. And yeah, I'm gonna put the link to Gresham Dodge's website in the description below, and I'm also gonna put a link to Art's information as well, so you can get in contact with him if you're looking for one of these Challengers, because he was nice enough to say, yes, come out here, turn on your camera. I've got no problem with that. So gotta definitely give him a high five on that. So other than that, you know what? I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna head home. I'm hungry. I want some lunch. I do love these HEMI Dodge Durangos. They are pretty sweet, aren't they? That is a gorgeous, I mean, it's not as pretty as that 392, but it sure is nice. Just one last thing to do. I'm gonna tell Art thank you for letting me look at these cars, and then we're gonna get out of here. So on that note, hey, We had fun. We checked out some Dodge Challengers that we didn't know we were going to see. Might as well walk up to one if we're going to talk about signing off on the channel, huh? So yeah, we took a look. We stopped. I was driving down the street. Just got done having my brakes inspected on my truck, which didn't need any brakes. I drove by, saw these beautiful cars, and I just had to turn around. I mean, I could have made I was going to do a Batman turnaround, but you know, yeah, just absolutely gorgeous, these cars. So I'm really, really grateful, really thankful that we had a chance to check these cars out. So please subscribe, like, and share if you found this content helpful, informative, or entertaining.